What's up, Toxie fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire news drop that's going to blow your minds. First up, the AEW All Out 2025 PPV card is getting seriously updated with a high-stakes tag team ladder match, a chaotic women's tailgate brawl, and so much more is being planned for what's shaping up to be an absolutely massive show. Then, we're diving into the AEW September to Remember special, a 3-hour Dynamite event packed with action. Get ready because Bobby Lashley is set for a serious hoss fight, and Jon Moxley is looking to break the Messiah of the Backbreaker in a showdown you won't want to miss. But the combat sports action doesn't stop there. Fight week is upon us, and we've got the massive boxing showdown between Oscar Collazo and Jayson Vayson headlining a stacked card. Plus, we'll break down the heavyweight bout between Brandon Moore and DeAndre Savage, and preview the latest episode of Dana White's Contender series. And finally, the news we all saw coming but still got us hyped. Eddie Kingston is officially making his return at AEW All Out. We've got all the details on his comeback match against Big Bill. Stick around, because you do not want to miss any of this. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. AEW All Out 2025, the card that keeps on giving. Get ready, wrestling fans, because AEW All Out 2025 is shaping up to be an event for the ages, with a card that's continuously evolving and adding more must-see matches. We're talking about a total of 10 plus a pre-show contest, ensuring a full night of explosive action. Fresh off defending their AEW tag team titles in CMLL, Bandito and Brody King are set to put those belts on the line in a grueling 4-way ladder match at All Out. The qualifying matches are already underway, setting the stage for intense competition. Who will rise to the challenge and claim the gold? In the race for the AEW Unified Championship, Kazuchika Okada has officially defended his title against Michael Oku, and Konosuke Takeshita has bested Anthony Bowens. The final spot in the 3-way championship match will be decided between Mascara Dorada and Beast Mordos, promising a thrilling encounter. Meanwhile, Mark Briscoe has officially declared the stipulation for his highly anticipated match against MJF. It will be a TNT, tables, thumbtacks, no DQ match, guaranteeing a brutal and unforgiving contest. And for the fans who love a good comeback story, Eddie Kingston is officially returning from injury to face Big Bill. The Mad King accepted the challenge, and Big Bill picked All Out as the venue, setting the stage for a clash of titans. Adding to the chaos, the women's division is heating up with a Tornado Tailgate Brawl pre-show match. Following a massive $510 women tag team bout on Collision, the rivalry has spilled over, with Mina Shirakawa and Queen Eminata bringing out coolers and barbecue utensils for a chaotic brawl. The teams are set to be Willow Nightingale, Mina, Harley Cameron, and Aminata against Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Megan Bayne, and Penelope Ford. All Out takes place on Saturday, September 20, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Are you buying into this stacked card? Don't go anywhere, because the action is just heating up. Next, we're diving into a special Dynamite event that's packed with even more incredible matchups, including a massive hoss fight. AEW September to Remember, your go-home Dynamite just got huge. Get ready for a wrestling spectacle, because AEW is loading up the go-home episode of Dynamite for All Out, a massive 3-hour special dubbed September to Remember, airing on September 17th. This event is stacked with must-see bouts, promising to be an unforgettable night of action. The main event is a certified hoss fight that has fans buzzing. The powerhouse Bobby Lashley is set to clash with the formidable Toa Liona. This is the kind of hard-hitting, bone-jarring action that wrestling fans crave, and it's guaranteed to be a slobberknocker. But that's not all. Jon Moxley is stepping into the ring to confront and attempt to break the legendary Messiah of the Backbreaker, setting the stage for an intense psychological and physical battle. Who will come out on top in this clash of wills? We'll also see crucial qualifying matches for the AEW All Out Tag Team Title Ladder match, giving us a glimpse of the teams vying for championship glory. Plus, a heated women's grudge match between Thekla and Queen Aminata is set to ignite the arena, fueled by simmering animosity. The card also features a showcase of Lucha Libre as Beast Mortos goes head-to-head with Mascara Dorada, promising incredible aerial maneuvers and technical prowess. With so much tag team action on the docket, it's clear AEW is building serious momentum towards All Out. What matches are you most excited to see on AEW September to remember? Let us know your picks. Still hungry for more? We've got you covered with a full Fight Week breakdown. Next, we're talking boxing titles and the relentless pursuit of UFC dreams on Dana White's Contender series. Fight Week Extravaganza. Collazo vs. Vayson headlines a packed schedule. Get ready for an action-packed week as the combat sports world gears up for a thrilling lineup of events. This third fight week of the month is headlined by a World Championship boxing bout between Oscar Collazo and Jayson Vayson in Indio, California, on Saturday, September 20th. This clash for the unified WBA and WBO minimum weight titles is set to be a technical masterclass. Collazo, the undefeated Puerto Rican champion, puts his titles on the line against the streaking Vayson, who makes his first major title attempt. In the co-feature, the undefeated Gabriela Fundora defends her undisputed flyweight title against Alexis Kubicki, promising another display of elite boxing talent. The fights air live on DAZN, starting at 8:00 p.m. ET. On the same day, wrestling fans have their eyes on AEW All Out 2025 in Toronto, Canada, a massive pay-per-view event featuring a stacked card. But before that, AEW Dynamite, dubbed September to Remember, takes place in London, Ontario, on Wednesday, September 17th, with a loaded lineup including Bobby Lashley in a hoss fight and Jon Moxley in action. Looking at the boxing scene, Friday, September 19th, sees a heavyweight bout in Detroit, Michigan, as Brandon Moore faces the undefeated DeAndre Savage. Moore, looking for his fifth straight win, takes on Savage, who boasts a perfect record with all his wins by knockout. This fight airs live on DAZN at 6:00 p.m. ET. And for aspiring MMA stars, Dana White's Contender series. Season 9, Week 6, returns to Las Vegas on Tuesday, September 16th. 5 exciting bouts will feature prospects battling for a coveted UFC contract, all airing live on ESPN Plus starting at 8:00 p.m. ET. This week is a true celebration of combat sports, from the squared circle to the octagon. But wait, there's more wrestling news you need to know. We're heading back to AEW to reveal a massive return that's sending shockwaves through the promotion. Eddie Kingston returns. The Mad King is back for AEW All Out. Get ready, wrestling fans, because the news you've been waiting for is here. Eddie Kingston is officially returning to the ring at AEW All Out. After a significant injury layoff, the Mad King is set to make his highly anticipated comeback, and he's stepping right into a challenge against the imposing Big Bill. Kingston suffered a devastating leg injury back in May 2024, requiring surgery for a fractured tibia, torn ACL, and meniscus tear. It was a long road to recovery, with many wondering if he'd ever return to his previous in-ring form. However, on a recent edition of AEW Collision, Big Bill issued a surprising challenge, trash-talking fans, Kingston, and even Japanese wrestling before calling out the former Continental Champion. Kingston, never one to back down, accepted the challenge via threads, stating, "So got the phone call, and the money is right contract is signed on my end. So Big Bill, you dumb goofy bastard, just send loctation." This marks Kingston's first AEW match since Dynasty 2024, where he teamed with Adam Copeland and Mark Briscoe against the House of Black. The addition of Big Bill versus Eddie Kingston makes the AEW All Out card even more star-studded. Fans have been eagerly anticipating Kingston's return, and this matchup promises to be a hard-hitting, intense affair that fans have come to expect from both competitors. With this confirmed, the AEW All Out card continues to grow, featuring a stacked lineup including Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher for the AEW World Championship, a 4-way for the Women's Championship, Kazuchika Okada in a 3-way for the Unified Championship, and a tag team ladder match, among other blockbuster bouts. The pre-show also features an 8-woman tornado tailgate brawl. Are you hyped for Eddie Kingston's return? Let us know in the comments. That's all the news for today, but we'll be back with more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next update. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw a stacked card update for AEW All Out 2025 featuring a wild ladder match and a women's tailgate brawl. Then, Bobby Lashley is set for a hoss fight on AEW September to remember special. We broke down the massive fight week schedule with boxing title fights and Dana White's Contender series. And finally, Eddie Kingston is officially returning to AEW All Out to face Big Bill. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to Toxie for all your wrestling and combat sports news, and smash that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Follow us on all social media platforms for exclusive content. We'll see you next time.